From WOCC, this is TV3 News with news, sports, health, and entertainment. Your news starts now.
Welcome to this weekend edition of TV3 News. I'm Vinny Sanfilippo, and today is November 19th.
And I'm Robert Livingston, topping our news today. After 12 years of service on the Westerville City Council, member Bill Highfield is leaving his post. Prior to his service on council, Highfield worked for 24 years in the city of Westerville as the first crime prevention specialist as an officer with the Westerville Division of Police. He received many accolades at the council meeting held this week.
One of the things
Highfield counts his...
you got to know about Bill is he's behind the scenes, keeping things working, particularly at St. Paul Church. And he's behind the scenes keeping things working. So he's not out in front saying, I did this. He's behind the scenes, and I appreciate that.
So you've kind of hit all the bases of service that I can think of, you know, country, community, the public, your family. People like you make this country work and are critical to the success of this country. But you in particular have been vital to this city.
It really has been a pleasure working with you because you are passionate about this community. And that's the kind of people I really enjoy working with, somebody who is passionate about what they do.
Highfield counts his duty to Westerville as an honor and a privilege and is grateful for his time in the city.
I don't want to be like a coach that stays around too long and gets kicked out. I'd like to leave, maybe not when everything's perfect. We're probably not quite there yet, but we're good. This is, without a doubt, the most wonderful place there is in the United States. I am very blessed to be able to have given 4 years to the United States, 24 years to the city of Westerville, and 12 years to the Westerville City Council. And I thank you for 36 just wonderful, wonderful years. Thank you.
The community of Westerville will be hosting a concert to benefit the Honor Flight. The concert will take place on December 27th and will include a variety show hosted by NBC4 anchor Cabot Ray. The show will include an act from Ray, a performance by world-renowned tenor Oloniel Tony Gonzalez, a recital by 6-year-old piano prodigy Gavin George, and the Continental Band will play swing music from the era of the Greatest Generation. The cost to attend the event is $20 for adults, $10 for students 12 and under, and $10 for senior citizens over 65. World War II veterans are welcomed free of charge. For tickets and additional information, please call 918-3888 or contact by email at westervillehonorflight@gmail.com.
A member of Westerville's police department is charging the division with gender discrimination. Crime prevention specialist Carrie Ryan was prevented from applying for the higher position of statistical crime analyst last year. She is accusing the department of discrimination in the matter. A Westerville official says that the new position would have required meetings with command staff, and Ryan is married to a patrol officer. She was turned down. With the department, married men have not faced such restrictions. However, the city attributes the differences to certain guidelines and union contracts. Ryan is not a member of the union. The city settled another gender discrimination suit in past August. The Ohio Civil Rights Commission will hear Ryan's complaint in March.
Starting next year, Otterbein will be utilizing a 3-year student residency policy. Juniors will be then required to live on campus. The college's plan asks 60% of students to live on campus since it has available bed space. Current freshmen and sophomores will not be affected by this policy and may live off campus their junior year. And now let's look at this weekend's weather with Chelsea Faust-Johnson.
Thank you, Vinny. Today's weather in Westerville, the high was 54 degrees with overcast skies. Tonight, 39. Now let's take a look at your 3-day forecast. Well, okay, there you go. Friday, a high of 52 with a low of 39, partly cloudy skies. Saturday, a high of 54 with a low of 39 and also partly cloudy skies. And Sunday, a high of 54 with a low of 38 and cloudy skies. Now let's take a look at the temperatures across Ohio. The upper part of the state, Toledo, Mansfield, and Cleveland, all in the high 40s, while Dayton, Columbus, Cincinnati, Athens, and Marietta, all in the mid-50s. Well, Vinny, what do we have coming up on WOCC?
Well, Chelsea, coming up on TV3 News, a look at Otterbein Gospel Choir.
And a local church is expanding to the Uptown region. This and more when we return.
The Otterbein Gospel Choir is traditionally an integral part of the upcoming annual Christmas tree lighting. But due to their popularity, they are unable to make the event this year. WOCC's Kayla Johnson has more.
The Otterbein Gospel Choir has been busy at work this year. Mrs. LaJoyce is the choir's leader and starts each practice with praise reports and prayer requests, so the whole choir is very united. The group performed during homecoming and has some other performances scheduled for the year.
Well, in the past, we generally have sung for Kwanzaa and the lighting of the Christmas tree in front of towers. But this year we had conflicts in our schedule and weren't able to attend those engagements. So our next actual performance will be for the Martin Luther King convocation in January.
Junior Mary Hyde has been involved with the gospel choir for 2.5 years and has had some great memories.
First solo I ever had, because it was actually during a performance. The soloist didn't show up, and Miss LaJoyce was kind of looking around the choir. She'd already started playing the song, and she was just trying to find someone who knew the words, and I did, so I had my first solo.
Oh my goodness, it is like the very essence of my being. It is something I look forward to every week. I'm a music teacher by profession, but this is fun. It is joyous, uplifting to God. How many opportunities do you get to converge with a wonderful, vibrant group of young people, sing God's praises, and enjoy yourself all at the same time? It is just a wonderful, wonderful activity to participate in.
A local church is expanding into Uptown Westerville. The city's Church of the Messiah recently acquired the property at 74th North State Street. The property, formerly Manhattan's restaurant, has been named the Gathering Place. It will be used by the church to establish more of a presence in Uptown. The building is still undergoing renovations, and the church has been utilizing the extra space for meetings and the assembly of youth groups. Church members hope the space will allow the organization to help better serve the community.
The holiday auction is drawing nearer, and donations are still being accepted. The proceeds from the auction goes to help Otterbein families in need. Office stocking donations are due November 20th, and individual donations are welcomed. If you would like to make a donation, either to the auction or in monetary form, please contact Jody Clemens for both the monetary and auction donations, or Catherine Reachley and Maria Falsner for auction donations. The online auction, dubbed Obey, opened on November 9th and will proceed until December 9th at noon. The silent auction will follow that on December 10th during the luncheon.
If you're in need of a job next quarter, there may be one closer to home than you may think. Otterbein's Phonathon is looking for students to hire for the winter quarter. The college's Phonathon is a program in charge of contacting alumni, friends of Otterbein, and parents of students for donations to the annual fund. The programs boast flexible shifts and competitive wages. These seeking more information can contact Christina Patel at 823-1958. With holidays just around the corner, WOCC's Heather Weekly has some ideas for holiday fun. Heather?